We got something rather unusual for you tonight, because we have in fact got the original apparatus, the actual apparatus used by one of the foremost illusionists of his day, an English illusionist, Oswald Williams. And this illusion, to the best of my knowledge, hasn't been seen on a stage anywhere for, well, probably 60, 70 years, I would think. So it's rather special that we're going to have the opportunity to see one of the great old illusions. It's called the Noah's Ark illusion, and it's my pleasure to ask, and I'm going to pick up my gear first, John Whitmore and company to demonstrate it for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Jack said, we'd like to present for you tonight Noah's Ark, an illusion by that prolific inventor Oswald Williams, who performed on many occasions at Maskelyne's Theatre, St George's Hall. Oswald Williams only made one Noah's Ark, and it's that very Noah's Ark you're going to see tonight. I'm sure you all know the story of Noah and how he was asked to build an ark to save all the animals from a terrible flood that covered the land. So here is Dawn and Sarah to help me build Noah's Ark. And magically filled with animals. Just before the storms came and the flooding began. Just before the storms came. I hope you don't get your feet too wet down at the front row. The ark floated away, but eventually the floods disappeared and the ark reached dry land. And Noah and his family and all the wonderful and weird animals that were in the ark were able to leave. The first to leave the ark was Noah, of course. He was followed in haste by Mrs. Noah. The Noahs had a family, 3 sons, whose names were Tom, Dick, and, Peter. And they had 3 wives, Mrs. Tom, Mrs. Dick, and yes, you guessed it, Mrs. Peter. The first animal to leave was the lion. The next one suffered a bit because the lion ate all his food. If you think the cow had problems, this next one was in a terrible state. He was so large that Noah had to cut him in half to get him into the ark. It was the poor old giraffe. The next animal, the monkey, was always getting up to tricks. The egg bag about his leg. Can you smell this next one? You should be able to, because it's the gorgonzola, complete with maggot. And as the smell grew stronger, the gorgonzola cheese grew legs. Now we have the 4-footed sausage. How does your sausage have feet in the ark that long? And now a very rare animal, one that's all can see. Swivel-eyed offwing, so called because when it wanted to frighten its enemies, it swiveled its eyes and shouted, "Off me! Off! Be off me!" Crusoe, we have the Big Panther. Sure, love a dog. The next animal was so large, he had to be folded into three and given wheels so that he could get about the yard. The crocodile. The next animal, I think we've been watching John Whitmore's lecture because he's got his front legs twisted as knots, false ones, of course. And now, magician's best friend, a dog, or a good lift. If that doesn't get me a mention now, I mean, if you forget this animal, I'm sure he won't forget you. Yes, it's the animal. Good old animal. And now, another rare, peculiar animal. The screw-necked foot songbird. So called because when he gets angry, it screws its neck and stops its feet. The world of Disney, your friend of mine, the next one's always good for a grin or a gag. Yes, you guess it, the laughing hyena. And now, an animal that lives on golf courses. It's very rare these days. It's the +4. Baby trout. Last but not least, the rarest and most peculiar animal of them all, the one-eyed spotted codswallop. So called because when its discoverer first described it in a lecture, the audience shouted, "Codswallop!" Well, that's all the animals, but before we go, we'd like to tell you what happened to the Ark. Noah sold it for scrap and turned it into matches by